Hey gang, Game Face here, and it's kind of a strange time for Planet Coaster, but it is time for Planet Coaster. Yeah, I'm off today, so Planet Coaster it is. So I was just playing around and hey LR, hey Jay, hey John. I'm trying to get everything, like, I don't know. I'm trying to build something for the workshop. This is not it. This is me being sidetracked. And I'm thinking I'm going to make a little change to this thing and try make a change to this thing and you know, lay them out blocking the thing. Sounds like a plan to me. Just for something to do. In between other things. Whoa! That wasn't part of the plan. Hey, Mega Nico! How are you doing? Okay, that's not working for me. I have an idea. No, that's not gonna work either. There we go. These are going to be green, just because, so that they're not the same as everything else. Like, nope, you can't select it now. It's done. What's going on? Hello? There we go. Just have to click harder. Just have to click harder. That even make any sense? Doesn't really, does it? I should probably follow the side of the cube, which it's not doing right now, and that would be my fault. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. We'll use him too. I don't know why I'm referring to a thing with a gender. Downloaded Serenity Towers. So it turns out that Serenity Towers, if that's the one you're speaking of, if you look up the Richardson Olmsted campus, that thing's been turned into a hotel in real life. It used to be a, it was an asylum in Boston, in Buffalo, but this is what it is now. It's the Richardson Olmsted campus, and I posted it to. Posted my build to Reddit, and somebody like is this what you built? And I'm like, I don't know. Is that what I built? Because of course I only knew it from what it was before. But now it's actually the Henry Hotel is named after I believe after Henry Richardson. The Richardson Olmsted campus? I don't know. But that's what it is. And I just didn't know it when I built it. Everything can't be perfectly straight everywhere. That would be kind of unrealistic in itself. Of course, everything shouldn't be totally crooked either. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be the end of this. There. And how does that look? Okay, so the other thing that's been going on here is there's a theater we've been working on. I'm gonna give the theater a break. I'm sort of stuck. I was experimenting with stuff and everything like that. So, as you guys know, yesterday, probably know, I didn't stream. I didn't stream much in the afternoon, and I didn't stream at all in the evening. But I did work on something. I did sort of build some things. This is something I built yesterday. Very, very simple buildings. So yeah, there's this. I did build this. And I don't know why I built this. Well, actually I do know why I built this. This was actually inspired by this. Like the real life version of this. Let me see here if I can do this. Where is it? I think this is it. So this. So that is this. Sort of. It's a reimagining of it as you know. But that's what inspired it. So can't find it now. What, like, if okay, so this is the whole thing. You can see that little building that I built right in the middle there. That is the main part of the entrance of the building, but there's all this. And I sort of like, okay, well, I have an idea. I can, like, whoops, what's going on? Why is there a scroll bar in my picture? I can't scroll in my picture. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I can, you know, so I'm thinking, well, I can't just like take this and make it the middle of the other thing. So yeah. If anybody's interested, of course, this is on the workshop, and you can download that. And it's the Buffalo Asylum, but it's also now the Henry Hotel. It's been repurposed. It's inspired by it. Now this is also sort of inspired by that same whole layout of the other thing. So the thing about this though is this. Whereas that other building, the main building there that I uploaded to the workshop is like almost 3,000 pieces. This is only 2,600 pieces right now. All of it. So that's sort of what my goal is here. To build something for the workshop that's massive. But yet is very, very low low part count for what it is. That's my plan. I've got some sorry. I've got some stuff to do here because this is not what I want. But this general layout of a square, as opposed to that whole like V-shaped thing that what I was inspired by looked like. Yeah. So the other thing, of course, is I don't know if this will be in this world. This is going to be built. It will probably just be uploaded to the workshop, but I don't think it's going to be part of this world. I just don't see it right now. If it is, of course, I'll have a blueprint, and we'll be able to do that. But right now, this is me building something very specifically for the workshop. Just to, you know, get away from building the theater for a bit, because it's really starting to wear on me. Let's just put it that way. Whoops. So right now, what I'd like to do is deselect that piece. What I'd like to do is make these pieces here that I should have made into towers yesterday into towers today. So that's my first thing to do. They should be, I'm thinking they should be higher or just as high as this thing here. Maybe even going further back. But like I said, this is not going to be the crazy detail that I put into that other building. Just because I don't want that insane detail. I want some very simple buildings that everybody can customize and use for themselves. That makes any sense. I don't know if these should be higher or the same height. But I am pretty sure they should be longer. Oh. There we go. Okay, we'll move those in one, because I don't want to overlap. I don't have to. The other thing is we are going to add some detail to this. You know, it's not going to be anywhere near blank, like, you know, as repetitive as what we're seeing here. I'm going to try to add some, well, not that it won't be repetitive. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I shouldn't take windows with me. Windows are weird in this. They're not exactly aligned to where you think they would be. The other thing, of course, is some of these buildings are overlapping, and there's pieces covering pieces that could be taken out. So again, this is also an exercise. What did I just do? An exercise in trying to get my part count down and keeping my detail level up. If that makes any sense. Did I miss? No, the roof was there. Okay. I almost feel as though I should take all the windows off this thing and put windows like this on it, on the tower pieces. But I don't know. Don't know yet. Still thinking. This is also something I hope to finish today. Like I don't want to be working on this for the amount of time that I worked on, you know, train stations and theaters. The details in those are just way overboard, and that's what this park is about, in a way, is extreme detail. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. You think the roof needs to be lower? The problem with the lower roof, and I've fought with it earlier because it's hard to keep the windows lined up when you got a half roof. You end up with floors that are... But I will consider making these higher instead of lower, I think. I do think that having a difference between them, between the heights of them, would be good. But that will sort of change something else I wanted to try here. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I guess I could always take a row of windows off. Like that's really not really a big deal. You know what? Do I want the windows like that? Well, again, look what it's modeled after, though. And it's the sides that are higher than the middle. But we will see. Okay, and this is going to be a pain. Maybe not. Maybe not. Do the same thing I did on the back and make these closer together. Almost like this is a thing like they were walking down into. So let's see here. Move these. Getting ahead of myself here. Hey, MXD plays. Welcome back. So let's try this then. Okay, we're gonna pull this over here. We have no windows on the sides yet. So let's take that. I don't know how much. We have to, I'm building a huge, like a campus type thing. Okay. Okay, so that's a little lower. Now, let me try this other part now. Ooh. Actually, I don't know if this is going to be in the park. I don't know if this is going to be in the park. This is something I'm building for the workshop. You know, this is really what I'm building for the park right now, is the theater. And it's just I'm taking a break from it before it drives me out of my mind completely. You know, so yeah, I'm just taking a break from building this. The detail is just bugging me, getting to me. So I'm just building something of a medium to low detail, that so that I can have some fun. Basically, I'm looking to have some fun. Let's take these windows off here. And let's take these windows off here. Let's okay, if I'm gonna do that, probably gonna be easier for me to just copy it across. Okay, now I only need 2, right? No, I need 4. I only have 3. Maybe I should only take 2 then. That would make sense. Okay. I might need more. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. You're absolutely right. It is wrong. I missed it. It happens. What? Okay, so I've got this. I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to take this out. I'm going to continue this across the front. Just details now, eh? The other building is, you know, because basically, there's only 3 buildings here. There's this one, and this one. The layout of the other ones, you know, that's a building, that's a building, that's a building. These are all the same. I'm going to customize 2 of these, and that'll change the way it looks. But I'm still trying to keep the whole thing under the 4K parts. It's weird. I almost feel as though this should be inset as well, but that would make things too narrow. But I like that. That worked out well. Now, what I can do, because this worked out so well, I can probably do this. But maybe I shouldn't. Maybe. I don't think I should. I think what I gotta do is... Okay. Now these probably still fit here. Only gonna be one thing that'll make them fit. There we go. Now what do I need? I need to... What's this too? This is the thing that's broken. Yeah, whatever. This turned out really well too. I didn't think this was going to work, but it actually worked out really well. This is actually 3 windows. 3 of those windows just turned sideways. And it like, I was really happy with that. Lots of detail needs to be put in. Things don't look right yet, but they will. I think, just to be consistent, yeah, I think this is gonna have to be a thing. It's gonna have to be the divider is gonna have to match where the building's split, just for it to look right. Otherwise, it's gonna look off. Now at this point, I'm wondering about the windows again. But I'll just stick with what I've got right now, and we'll see. I might change my mind after. Close enough. Nobody's gonna measure. So that's actually improved that building quite a bit. I will definitely check it out. I should, I'll probably recognize my buildings, I guess. What do I want to put in there? Here I put those windows. Do I want to put those windows in there too? I don't know. I don't think I do. Uh-oh. Got the same problem. Oh well. Fix it, I guess. that way anyway. Oh, come on. Now, do I need to take this piece out? Sort of makes me think I should, based on the way everything else is working right now. But maybe not take it out. Move it to match up like that, I guess. Or maybe not. No, it's gonna have to stay. There we go. What? Why are we going that direction? Okay, so there's that. I'm starting to question my decision to use these octagonal pieces here. But of course, probably fine. Now, the question now becomes what needs to be done to this. This being the same building as that it's all of these, in order to make it as complete as this. I don't think I'm going to do anything else to this. I think these are gonna. This is gonna. Well, I might shut off all the lights. That I might do. I don't know. I might. Same with all this. All the lights might go. But I'm trying to make this somewhat match that, but have. I don't know. I need to give it some character. And I think to start, it's going to start by splitting it in half and spreading it, making it wider. It's in the way right now. Splitting it in half, making it wider. What happened? I thought I deleted this. I must have missed. And oh, see, even that we're okay. I don't know what we're doing there. So I'm gonna add one full square in the middle. There we are. 1, 2, 3. this can go. No, you know what? I'm gonna use that space. Now, do I want this out here? Or do I want to get it even further out? One extra over the rest of it. On the back here, we're going to do it completely different. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that at all. It's going to be this. That will be the second flavor of this building. There's going to be two different types of this building. And this one will be similar, front and back. The other one's going to have a whole, like, sub-building sticking out of it. Again, the goal is to keep this entire complex under 4,000 parts. Okay, that's working out okay. Now, because what I've done here, you'll notice I have to, well, I am overhanging them, but I have to overlap them too, because, am I overhanging it too much? I think I am here. I don't need an overhang here. Yeah, the only reason I needed an overhang, or was able to have an overhang, is because these were on the other side of the, you know. So I can't have an overhang. What I am going to do, though, add these. On the top. And that's what will make this stand out. Or not stand out. Whatever the case may be. Meaning it won't be different than all the other buildings. It'll be similar in design. Of course they were all designed by some whatever the guy who they named the buildings after. Henry Richardson. I'm not sure to what to put up in the middle here. I'm actually thinking of changing all the windows on all of this building. You know what? I think that should be a thing. Hmm? Yeah, see, now I don't know looking at it. Where's that going? Don't know if I like that. Don't know if I like that again. Hey, Tom. I'm doing better than I was yesterday. I'm doing good. Actually, you know what? I should finish the trim around the roof, duplicate the building, then change the windows. Just in case I want these windows on that other building that I'm going to build from this building. If that makes any sense. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know if I want that. Let's trim this roof. Hmm. Today's mission. So yesterday I did not do anything. I didn't stream. But yesterday, instead of working on this, I worked on this. Now, the thing with this is this. All of this, every single building here, is 2,914 parts. So, like, this is a single blueprint. Where this thing here is like 6 blueprints. This thing here is like 6 blueprints. So this I can actually upload to the workshop as one thing when it's done. That's my goal. I still think I need to trim that. So basically I'm going for low detail but still you know, still detailed. And it's more it's more of a campus type feeling. Well, it is actually styled after the Richardson Ullman campus. So, you know, that's where it gets its campusy feel. Yeah, I'm gonna need these anyway, even if I have that overhang there. Okay, I've got a perfect place for you. Basically, I'm looking for a break from building theater. Theater's being a very taxing build. More so than the train station for some reason. Okay. And the last piece. Oh, you're not gonna let me, are you? Going inside. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're enjoying it. I enjoy it most of the time too. guess it all depends on what's going on, what else is going on in life. For me. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yes. Something needs to be done here. But first... There we go. I'm duplicating that building. And this is also going to help to reduce parts too. If I take all these double lights off, double lights, double windows, and replace them with singles, oops, that's good. So I'm going to have 3 windows across here, 3 across instead of 4 and 4. And then just a row of doubles down here. I don't know if I'm going to end up with less windows overall, but... Ooh, there is... No, there's not. I was going to say, there is an alternative, but no, it's not the same. It's nothing like what I want. A lot of planning. No. Not, well, it's not like I'm building blindly. It's not like I'm building blindly. But like, okay, so here, look at this. If you look at this building in the middle, you will notice that that building in the middle is sitting over here. Not exactly the same, but not completely different. So that's Serenity Towers, is actually the Buffalo Asylum. It's actually a hotel now, but it used to be the Buffalo Asylum. So I didn't know that. When I posted my stuff up to Steam, somebody came along and said, "Hey, is that this?" And I'm like, "Let me have a look." And I looked, and I'm like, no, that's not it. But yes, the further I looked into it, the more that I found that that was now the Henry Hotel in Buffalo, named after Henry Richardson, who designed it. So then I'm like, wow. So there's some other cool-looking buildings, all part of that whole thing. So now I'm, you know, this is sort of, again, there's a centerpiece that I'm building. Now I'm sort of working on this type of thing. I'll join them. But again, it's just this type of thing. It's not, I'm not copying, though you do see some similarities with the, you know, things like that. This is completely different because I just didn't want to build another one of those. So, you know, it's inspiration and then it's perspiration, basically. At this point, I'm going in and I shelled everything out so that I ended up with buildings like this, and sort of laid everything out. This is, then I thought, hey, I don't want this laid out like how that other thing's laid out. It's just like huge, going from one side to the other. I want this to be more of a square. So then I decided I'd split the buildings and make 2 different versions of this and have something to go in the middle of that square. So there's planning, and then there's the things that happen as you're building something. I guess would be the best way to put it. So some of it's planned, some of it just happens. And the funny thing is, the stuff that just happens is usually the best stuff. Like this is just about to happen. Whoa. Wrong button. This is just about to be something that's about to happen. It's off plan. And I think it's going to work out much better. Whoops. There we go. Now if I push this over here, now I already have a rough idea what I want here in the middle. And that's not it. I guess that's okay. Why do I have a thing on the floor there? What kind of door did I have back there? Do I still have a door back here? No, I have bad windows back here. And maybe that's it. Maybe these are the windows that go back there. I don't know yet. Oh. You know. That. And I'm gonna have to manually put wood trim on this. I better do that now before I forget. Of course, we've got the perfect wood trim. What? Where is it? They're column. They're not. Oh, maybe. What? Really? Really? You just have to stop in one spot. No, you're like, I can't decide whether you're going left or right. Yeah, you hear a doorbell when I click on the doorbell thing. Doors and windows. Everything you go to build has a little sound to it. Really? You're gonna start? What? How did this happen? Okay, I get it. I understand now. I'm gonna do that. There we go. It's like, no, you can't select that one. Not that one. You select anything in the world, but that one. Oh, that made it darker? What? Huh? That's the color. Okay, yeah, that's more like that. Okay. Good. We're good here. We're good here. Again, I've got to be careful. Not too much detail here. I don't want to preclude the possibility of having multiple buildings in one blueprint. I mean, multiple large buildings in one blueprint. There's a doorbell. What door did I use? I used this door. Okay. I think that's a better companion building than the its predecessor. But there's still lots and lots and lots and lots and lots to do. Never-ending process. Not that the process is a bad thing. The process is the good thing. But it never ends. Hey CS, how you doing? Maybe that's it. Maybe we don't. I'm reducing parts now. We're making this out of less instead of making it out of more. It's gonna be, you know, a bit plain, but it's gonna be plain in a good way. I wish my videos made me happy when I was angry. Whoops. I find it depends. Huh? Oh. Hey, Eddie. I don't know if I would go that far or anywhere near that. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Hey, Robin. Jet. How's everybody today? I have a lot of people who watch who live in the Netherlands. It's a thing. Whoops, I missed. Good to hear, Tom. Did I possibly just miss the middle windows? No, I didn't. I didn't do that. I couldn't have done that. I don't know the Netherlands well, but I have nothing against the Netherlands. I'm Canadian, so I really have nothing against anybody until I have something against somebody. If that means anything. But yeah, that's where I'm from. I'm from Canada. Oh, this is not what's going on here, is it? Okay, so the question now is this. I should get rid of some of these. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Because I think this is the building that I've been looking for. This is what I've been trying to build. Now, what I want to do is somehow... Okay, let's get rid of this. Get rid of this, and get rid of that. Funny looking. Do I want to say hi in Dutch? Actually, I don't repeat things in other languages on the stream. Because I never know what people are saying. Why did that go away? So when people say, hey, can you say this? I'm like, no, I can't say that because I don't know what that says. I could be calling for the elimination of all babies. And I would not know it. So I'm not going to do that. Sorry. I know that's an extreme. An extreme version, but it could happen. Okay, I need to build a building that makes this building part of this building. And my best bet in order to do that is probably to take a piece from this building I work hard at this. I should work hard at something else. Something more productive than like crazy insane builds like this. You know, that's this park, we're over 100 hours in. And like really, my last park only took me 300. This park is going to take, I would guess, 600 or 800 hours. Because I've set a standard that is very, very difficult to keep up. And I'm going to have to really be careful, for one. Because it's not going to perform very well on a lot of people's systems. But I don't know yet if this stuff is even going to be in that park. So, you know, we might not be including this. It's hard to say. I'm not there yet. I haven't decided. Okay, so what no, I didn't want to do that. What I've done is I've copied this and put it in this part, in this building, so that I wouldn't have to copy the colors. And I could just come in here and hopefully... That's the thing. This is too much of a curve. I need a much more gradual curve. How am I going to do that? Okay, you know what? It's nice out. They can walk outside. Does that sound fair? Can I have a door on the other side of this? Guess not. Oh, maybe I should have one of these back there. Maybe I should have one of these. The theater is the reason I'm building this right now, though. Oh, everything's custom. I have a policy about my parks that I don't use other people's work in them. Because when I put this up on the workshop, this is me saying I built this. So I don't use any other people's work. Hey Darafi. Okay, so in this case though, we are actually building specifically for the workshop. I'm gonna move this out of the way. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. Hey Jonathan. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet, but with this, did I build the new train station? What, this? Yeah, that's from my, yeah, this is my workshop creation. Workshop creation. This is is this what you mean by the new train station? Or do you mean this train station or the Bucharest station that I try to there's too many train stations, Tom. This, yeah, this you can find this on the workshop. Yeah. So yeah, there. If you go there, that's the train station. This train station here. That was one of my first. Well, one of my earliest. That was my 4th workshop upload. Okay, so I've got this building. Now the question being is, do I want to take this building and convert it into the next thing that I want? Or do I want to take this building? I think it's this one. The coaster behind it is something that no, the coaster behind it, everything behind it's from Adventureland. So that's the first park that I built that I spent 600 some hours or 500 and, no, I spent 480 hours on it. I just say it, my mind, my small, yeah. Yeah. I spent way too much time on it, and I need to get a life. Okay, so, I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to turn it this way. And I'm going to do that. Whoa, look at that. It's the half circle. Of course. With this, I'm going to go in and I'm going to... Or am I? Should I? See, I keep on debating, should I go in and delete all those extra pieces? No, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to have them all connected. Like that's really it would be kind of cool. It is actually what goes on in the actual place that inspired all this. But I can't see myself going in and cutting corners off these buildings and everything like that. Let's do that and leave like a place where we could have a road that way and a road that way if we wanted, a path that way and a path that way. That's pretty far out there too. You know what? The more and more I think about it, the more and more I feel these things need to be joined. You know what? Let's do it. Ah! Yeah, we'd have to see how well I play with others. I don't know. I don't know. I've never tried. I don't want any extra pieces because again, this is it's very much about getting the most I can out of this without that's outside. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can delete. Okay, so let's say that's our second set, basically. I'm gonna move this out of the way again. I'm really liking the way this is starting to look. It's weird. It reminds me. It makes me think of Russian architecture. In a way, I don't know why. Not the color, but the layout. The way it's built in like a huge square. But I guess, no, I should say just, you know, Eastern European architecture maybe would be the better way to describe it. Okay, so I've got myself a problem. Oh, crap. So what I've done here is I've put these two buildings together. But one of them is the wrong way around. Yay, me! Okay, so let's fix that. This building oh, come on. I'd like to move the building, please. Can we move the building? Thank you. Needs to be around this way. Okay, now, I think we're ready. I think we're ready. Whoops. Think of how many more buildings we can add to this whole bunch of buildings with all these parts I get to delete. Huh. There we go. This is the other half I've been looking for. What? What? When did that happen? Well, you know what? Pretty sure one of these was there. And instead of undoing until it's there again, I'm just going to put a new one there. Okay. You don't need to be here. Yes, I think we have something here. Don't know what we have, and I don't know if I should go see a doctor about it. Oh really? Yay! Yeah. Oh, why didn't I think of this? I can't do that. Planet Coaster won't let you copy multiple buildings at once. So... I wonder, maybe I should pull these up. Yeah. No. There we go. See, I almost want to get rid of these. The little one. You know what? We're not going to delete it. We're just going to shove it off into the side into nowhere, into Never Never Land. You know, I'm going to do the same with this because I'm liking the windows on these a little bit better. Deselect all the items from the building groups individually. Reselect them as one building. No, you'll never be able to have any two things that have grid parts in them will never be able to be joined as a building. They will be able to be in the same blueprint, but not in the same building. Okay, so now that we got that, But yeah, the same blueprint, no problem. I'm gonna move this up here, like to be in alignment with that. And then I'm going to take this. This is our next mission. Because our next mission goes... Our next thing we want to customize goes here. But I don't know about the... I don't know about the windows. Yeah, I'm going to keep these windows. I will keep these windows. Now. Actually, I think I screwed that up. Let's put all that back. Let's take... Hogwarts. I wouldn't even know what Hogwarts looks like. Wouldn't have a clue. I do know where it's from, but I'm not, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Why are you doing that, game? Why? Why would you possibly do that? I'm not even at the same level as you, and yet you're going, I'm going to destroy everything you're doing by doing this stupid thing. I'm going to make you use extra parts by doing this stupid thing. And which means I'm going to need... I hate that. It just leaves artifacts and... But, you know, the game has bugs. Imagine that, a piece of software with bugs. Who would have thought? How is it even possible? Sorry, I'm a software developer. Software is literally filled with bugs. All of it. Every single bit of it. There hasn't been a bug-free piece of software since Hello World. I knew that at one point. I knew that at one point. I can't tell you right now, because that point is gone. But I knew that. I knew the answer. Came from a book somewhere. Pretty sure. Now, do I want this roof? What? Really? What? What? No, I don't want that roof. Just because what it's doing there. Just don't want that. That's not a thing I want to exist. It's not a thing I want to be my problem. Really? You're gonna make this my problem instead. Oh. Like, yeah, it can be above, it can be below, but you're never ever gonna be able to put this on where you want it. Why is that? Why is that? It doesn't fit at all. Anywhere. It's a 1 meter peak to go on the 1 meter. Okay, so, we delete all that. We delete these windows. I wanted to delete those windows anyway. Take these. We switch back to 2 meter. I'm almost threatening to switch to 1 meter. You don't do what I want this time, game. I'm switching to 1 meter. Actually, the more windows I can get rid of, the less the part count, the better. Right? Here was me thinking we were actually looking for the real reason bugs were called bugs. So this is a lot bigger than I wanted it to be. What's going on? Why have you decided that best place to be is 6 inches off the floor? Is that why everything's so screwed up? It is, it is. Sorry. What? Where'd it go? Hey, hopping around like that. How am I supposed to... There we go. Excuse me. Okay, so that did not all work. Most of it did. But that decided that, no, I don't want to be in the place where everything else is. That would be too convenient. Hello? Gotcha. I don't think I need windows there. I'm only saying that because they don't fit. Okay, so now what does this thing look like that we built off the back of this? I don't know the answer to that. Cut out the walls a bit. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, yeah. Section them up so it doesn't look so... Yeah. Oops. Why? Why? What on earth? What? Please explain to me why you're like, oh, everything I'm gonna do, I'm gonna raise 6 inches up off the ground so it completely screws up everything you do from that point forward. Can you explain that to me, please? Because I tell you, you and I are gonna get along. You're gonna have to stop doing that, because that's just dumb. Okay. Like, no, I'm raising it off the ground. We're going to raise it so that everything that you'll barely be able to see it, and in most cases, you won't even notice until it... Sorry, I'm being all sarcastic. Kind of spastic. Yeah. I do that sometimes. Get off on a planet coaster. Oh, it's done it again. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. There's no reason for it. Because, of course, it's not like it's lining it up with the ground. It's misaligning it with the ground. Purposefully. So the chances of me getting it right... Oh. Now it's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up now. That's it. I'm going home. I guess it would probably been better if I was like, you know, well, how do they say, paying some attention. There we go. That's what paying some attention will get you. Now, I think what I'm going to do is this. Okay, I'm wrong. I think what I'm going to do is this. Why is that one? Seriously, why? Like, yeah, we can get all this right, but you know what? We're gonna leave one color in one of the things completely unlinked, so that it has no idea that it's supposed to be. Sorry. Maybe I've been streaming too long. Okay, I don't know what's what. These are mixed up is what it is. These are all wrong. See what I mean? They're in a different order than the other bricks. Now this is doing this. Why are you doing this? Why you do this? Okay. Oh, I take breaks. I generally don't sit down. I don't play for more than 3 hours at a time. Any game. Oh. Sometimes for a week or so. I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to. I would go insane. I've got a game. I've got to play. So the plan brings one of these here. One of these here. We get rid of all these other extra buildings. Bye-bye, extras. And then we call this a square. It's a square. We put in path, square around there, 2 fountains, and then we finish up the front of these things. So, that brings us to what? 3,001. Oh, yes. See, that's the thing. And you know what? I got no problem with this. I think it looks okay. I think I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. See, and that's where the problems start to occur. Is like, now, let's look at this. Any guesses? There's such a lag. I don't have time to wait for guesses. 9,775 parts. This is where things become a problem. I can't even move that. This 16,834 parts. That's crazy. It truly is. So I'm gonna be able to come in this afternoon, the late stream, because there will be a late stream, and I'm gonna be able to come in and I'm gonna be able to add a lot more detail to this. This is the basic layout of what I want. I'm probably going to lay out pathing. Well, okay, so 5,000 maximum to move. 4,000 maximum for you know, like for these buttons to work, you got to stay less than 5,000. I can't even stay less than 10,000. But that's my problem. I don't know when I'm getting back to this. It's not going to be this afternoon. I'm thinking tomorrow is going to be more like it. But you know what? Tomorrow I might not even play Planet Coaster. Weird things sometimes sticking out of... Do you see what I see? It's like a piece of roof. Not supposed to be there. I don't know. But yeah, I am going to, we're gonna put the final bits of detail on this. Again, the funny thing is I keep on looking at it and going, no, I made a mistake, but I gotta stop doing that. I'm like, the mistake, of course, I'm thinking is I should have had peaks on this, on the ends of these like this. But no, it's not. That's not the point. This is the showpiece building. This is the stuff around it. There's like some type of, I don't know what we call this. It was me experimenting with windows. So whatever the case may be, we've got so much parts space left that this 3,100, we've got like 2,829 parts left. 1,829 parts left. I know numbers. I know numbers good. I didn't have to write a program to figure that out either. Yay. So yeah, we're gonna put some detail on this center building as well. I'm trying to make it like a like a chapel-y type thing, without making it a chapel, because I'm not having any chapels or churches or anything in my park. So I'm gonna leave this here. We'll pick this up. Well, I guess basically we'll pick this up in 4 hours. We'll pick this up in 4 hours, and we'll see how we can push this boundary. Oh no, I can only have 800 and oh, it's 4,000. It's only 5. Oh well, we'll still do it. We'll still do it. I just lost 1,000 parts just like that, because I was thinking 5,000 for how much I need to be able to move it around, not for how much I need to keep it under to upload it to the workshop. Oh well, we'll still do good. But like I said, I am going to leave this here. We are going to pick this up later, and I'm going to finish this up, and we're going to get it ready for the workshop this afternoon. Yeah, I wish it was that easy, Meganico. I'm just off work today. There was what we have Remembrance Day was on Saturday, so the people that I work for, though it's not a real holiday, they make me take a vacation day from my real work. Yeah. So I'm just off today. I won't be able to stream in the daytime every day. This is basically a rarity. But yes, like I said, I'll be back, and we'll finish this off. So until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe and follow. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.